A lot of contact there. That one on Rose. The Heat shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Now, here's Dragic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Gibson with the screen on Dragic. Rose passes to Moore. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 9. Ahead. Right side, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And dang, here we go. And a missed layup.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Butler against Dragic. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And the Heat call time here. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
I think towards the end, they felt like they had this one pretty much locked up, Kevin. But they stayed with it. Most of the game, though, was neck and neck.
And we saw our share of lead changes, didn't we? But they were at their best when it matters most there to seal the deal.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Miami. Pau Gasol has checked in for Chicago. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Passes it to Bosh. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Gibson. Butler kicks to Gibson. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And he gets it to go.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Gasol. Bosh with some nice D. Here's Green. Again, the miss by Green. Bulls trail by 9. And Gibson kicks to Rose. Gasol on the high post. And again, no good by Chicago. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half for 2 of 8. Dang with the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Green. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Bulls, Tony Snell's checked in for Gibson. McDermott comes in for Ejuan Moore. And Brooks subbed in for Rose.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And both free throws good for Green.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
To the wing right side. Here's Winslow. And that one's on target from the wing. Winslow's got 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. A floater. Udrih can't hit. Butler kicks to Gasol. It's stolen by Green. Udrih. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Bulls trail by 16. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Ejuan Moore is out there with Brooks. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The Heat leading by 14. Dragic kicks to Whiteside.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Stolen by Wade. The kick out to Deng. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Dragic left side. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Outside Deng. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Wade passes to Bosch. Back to Wade. No good. Some solid defense from Butler.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Deng for 3. And the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 19.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And it's sent back by Bosch. No good from Gibson.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, you know, we're far enough away from the 2013 draft where we can start to get a feel for just how strong it was. I mean, initial feeling was it was a weak draft, but there have been some gems coming out of it of late.
Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. And a change for the Bulls. McDermott's checked in for Ejuan Moore. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Wade with it. Butler covering. Bosch drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the 2013 draft class, not sure if there are going to be a lot of all-stars from that class, but there are quite a bit of rotational players that are effective.
And Kevin, listen, there's still a chance to see a couple of all-stars emerge from the class, as there are some elite talents that just need time to grow. And overall, there weren't too many complete misses. Almost every lottery pick is a rotation player at this point.
Inside, Gasol dishes to McDermott. And the 3 ball is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Gibson leading the charge.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The Heat leading by 16. Outside down to the left wing. Rose against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. To the wing on the left. Here's Whiteside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Wade. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Moore with the bucket. Moore with the steal. And Gibson kicks to Butler. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And it's Miami's ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Green. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Heat lead by 13.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Miami now. From deep 3-point range, missed. And so Miami takes this one.